Hey guys, I hope y'all are doing well. I just destroyed my project while my camera was dropped onto my project. I hope y'all are doing awesome, and I'm here to show you how to make the cutest thing in the world. I just was racking my brain all day, hey Susie, to try to find a cute project to make for y'all. And I stumbled across this thing that this tombow holder that Lori Longwell had created on the demonstrator party planning place, and I just kind of used that as an idea and went from there. So I am so excited to show you this cute project tonight. First, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of something that we're doing tomorrow night. So if you guys know me, I love a good bingo and I love a good buy one get one sale. So tomorrow we're having our bingo BOGO, and each person is going to make 3 projects. I'm not showing you those projects that we're going to make. Just won't want to spoil the fun for people, but I do want to show you one project that I made just for fun. So this is a card that I made with the Pretty Peacock stamp set, and I colored it all nice and pretty. I'm pretty much in love with it. Hey Zara, Sherry. All right, I know it's annoying to take things up and back to the screen, but you gotta see this. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, just a sneak peek of my peacock bingo party that we're having tomorrow. But we are I'm going to show you how to make this pretty thing. So starting with, thank you, Susie. I had fun with it. Hey, Kathy. Thank you. All right, so tonight we're playing with Follow Your Art Suite. All right. And it's an exciting suite. For one, it's very affordable. So the whole suite itself is $87.75, and there's one little item number. So if you just want to go in, order it all, then pop that number in and you'll get everything that you see in the circles. So you're going to get the stamp set, which is so cute, which of course this is my favorite sentiment. Hey Chris, you're going to get this set of framelits, so it makes all these cute little cutouts. A lot of them match the stamps, of course. And then other things. You made it, yay! And the designer paper, which I've got, this is one of the sheets. Hey Mando Patino. We have this sheet. Isn't that cute? And I think I've buried the rest of it over here. I've already shown that one. We've got this sheet. Hey Dana. Just looking at the designer paper. I love the designer paper because it's got a real bold pattern on one side, but then it's got a monochromatic pattern on the other. So that's always versatile. That's good versatility. And then this is the other pattern. My all-time favorite is this back here. This kind of artsy-fartsy piece. We're going to be working with this piece tonight. All right, so you get the designer paper, and then you also get the embossing folder, which I've got here. And the embossing folder makes buttons, cute as can be. So you can see on this project that I made, we've got the embossed buttons. And I've got another project to show you that I just received as a swap from Tammy Nelson, and you can see how she's used this embossing folder to make those cute buttons. Isn't that the cutest? So that comes in your deal. Also the embellishment kit. So we're gonna see this again tonight, but I just want to show you. It's perfect size to hold cards that you might make. So when you're done with it, you've got a great storage container. It is comes with these cute little charms and paper clips. Calypso Coral and Pacific Point Twine. I just threw that in there. Felt embellishments galore. So I'm going to use a few of these tonight on our project. Just gathering those up. I used them all on a swap. I used 2 boxes worth on a swap that I did, and I'd say it was worth it. So this was a swap that I did with the Genuine Gem stamp set, and I really loaded it up with all these pretty felt embellishments. This is that designer series paper. So that embellishment kit is fantastic, and it's only, like, by itself, it's only $11, so it's not going to break the bank. We have the cutest washi. I cannot find my 3 rolls of washi, but you can see one of the washi's is the Stampin' Up washi, so you can put your little shipping box together and tape it shut with washi tape. Adorable. So these boxes come in packs of 8 for $5, which is really cute. A great way to give a gift. All right, so you're gonna get all those things in the suite, which is just fantastic, and for only $87.75. We love that. Okay, now let's get started on our Tombow container. So I don't know if you know, but when you're using your Tombow glue, a lot of times you want it to be at the tip, right? At the tip of the Tombow glue. So if you store it like this, then it's always ready for you. Okay, I'm gonna leave this kind of here so y'all can keep an eye on that. And I'm actually gonna take this out right now so you can see the cuteness of that. Cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a clear tiny treat box. So you're gonna get a clear tiny treat box, and you're actually gonna temporarily fold these down because you're gonna need to get your Dana Hobby. I know, isn't it awesome? I love, it was Lori Longfellow's idea, but I did Lori Longwell's idea. So you're gonna take your 1.5 inch punch, and you can't do it this way. You've got to do it this way and just kind of center it. It's not going to be perfect, but it doesn't matter. Just get it in there, and then it does punch. Believe it or not, it does work. So I wouldn't do that like multiple times. Also, if you have a circle framelit, that should work too. So you're just making a hole in the lid of the box. Now, putting this box together, I always remember to put the teeth down. These look like teeth to me. Put the teeth down, and then these 2 things down, and then the tongue goes last. So for some reason that helps me remember how to put these treat boxes together. And then you're just going to fold these in now. You do need to crease this edge here and then fold this in like so. And then leave these flaps on because those flaps really kind of hold your glue in. So that's kind of the guts of what we're making, is this tiny treat box with a hole in it. And see, it didn't matter that the circle was cattywampus because that thing still fits right in there. So now we're just going to make it pretty because we can't just have a box. It has to be pretty. All right, so we're going to start with our Coastal Cabana cardstock. And luckily it comes in 8.5 by 11, so you're going to cut a piece that's 8.5 by 2. Alrighty. And then you're going to cut a piece of designer paper 2 by 9. Thank you, Chris. I thought that was a really cute idea. I was racking my brains. I was trying to make something to cover the scissors. Went round and round the world on that. And then finally I was like, oh my gosh, we can do that. Okay, so we're getting out here to 9 inches by 2. And then the flip side of this, we're going to use 2 by 1 3/4. So we just have a little piece of that's 2 by 1 3/4. So these are all your pieces that you need for our project. All right, and it's really pretty simple from here. Now we're going to get our scoring board. Love my scoring board. And we're going to score the cardstock at 2 and 4. And then we're going to score the designer series paper. Now remember, when you score designer series paper, do it real lightly. because designer series paper is very thin compared to our cardstock. So that's all scored. All right, the next thing you're gonna need is a new punch called the, I had to tag the page in the catalog. Hey, Ronnie. So the tag is called the Delightful Tag Topper Punch. And it is $23, and it is worth it because it makes the cutest tag topper. So we have some tag topper punches, but there's none as cute as this one yet. So you take your 2-inch strip, you shimmy it in there, just check to make sure you're all the way in, and punch. All right, so it's probably a little bit easier to go ahead and build the top of this now than when we have our box totally built. So what we're gonna do is take a little piece of this Bermuda Bay ribbon. And you know, Bermuda Bay and Coastal Cabana, when it comes down to ribbon, you can kind of mix and match. So I went ahead and did. So we're going to, so the colors in this suite are Coastal Cabana, Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Pacific Point, and Basic Gray, and Blushing Bride, in case you were wondering. All right, so I always lay this down and then I put my punch on top so that it's ready to go. Now, I have 2 rolls of this twine that's already kind of unrolled because I dropped them on the floor. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this this Pacific Point and Calypso Coral twine, and you're going to triple it. Okay, so you're going to really get a good chunk of it because you want a big fat ribbon. I tried 2 and it just was still kind of anemic looking. So I'm going to triple it up. And then I'm going to sneak it up under my deal here. Another hand. Yes, I need another hand. It is. The punch works as a hand. All right, so we're going to tie this. And now make a pretty bow. This, like I said, this twine comes in that embellishment kit. It's fantastic. So you're just going to get that straight, and then I'll just pull this tight to cut it. Don't cut your finger off. And pull this tight to cut it. Okay, so we're ready to rock and roll. That's bugging me big time. Okay, so now we've got that on. And then we're going to go ahead, this is 1.5 by 2, so we're going to add this little piece to our, I just thought it needed a little extra, and I just put it right to where that, right before that tag topper stuff starts looking pretty. All right, and then you're going to get into your embellishment kit, and you're going to find these little pieces. Now, when I made my cards, this was one of the pieces that I didn't use much of, and I just opened my kit tonight and I was like, what can I put on this thing that's cute? And guess what? These little strips that come in all the different colors just happen to be exactly the right size for what you need. So they're 2 inches wide. So we're just gonna get a glue dot on either side. Glue, glue. Oh, you know what? The glue didn't come off onto that. Glue dot. Glue dot. Are y'all liking this so far? I'd love it if you made it to where other people could see this video. Just find that arrow and click it so others can follow along. Alright, so we're going to put 3 little colors of, I guess you'd call this little scalloped felt for lack of any other name. I just thought the background needed a little extra something. I'm glad y'all like it. Y'all were getting kind of quiet there. I was getting nervous. Okay, so let me clear off my area here. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get some tear and tape, which is heavy duty adhesive. So snail just won't do when we're making 3D projects. We need something heavy duty. And you're gonna stick a strip of it right here. And then a strip of it right here. So my tip on that is to press it real hard so it fully engages with the paper, and then rip it off from this side. All right, now what you're gonna do is set your box down like so. Make sure the hole is at the top, and just bring this up and bring this up. So you're good there, you see. Hey, Terry. All right, so we've got that. Now what we're gonna do is take our designer paper strip that we've got going, and we're just gonna put some tear and tape on the smallest flap on the side that's not going to show. So just this little bit of tear and tape. And then you want it to meet at the back because, you know, that's prettier. So I love how there's a glue gun on the front of it, and we're making a glue holder. All right, so you're wrapping that around and then just taping it down to itself. So that's the guts of your little guy. Your little glue goes in there. All right, now to make the cute little tag. So we've got, in the stamp set, we have the best stamp ever. And it's got this little, I don't even know what you'd call that, but it almost looks like parentheses. And we're gonna get Coast Calypso Coral and Coastal Cabana going. So I used Coastal Cabana for the little parentheses, and then I used the Calypso Coral for the Let's Stay Up Late and Craft. It just fits so perfectly right there in the middle. And then what we're gonna do is push everything out of the way here. Grab my big shot, which I know you'll love. Hey, Leslie. And we're gonna pop this guy in with the framelit. So the framelit, of course, coordinates with the stamp set. I just happen to have this piece of, what do you call that? Post-it note hanging out, waiting to be used. So we're just gonna, yep, I didn't put that all the way through. I was being impatient. What am I doing wrong here? Let me try something else. I've got the wrong platform on here. Just did this a second ago. Maybe I dropped it. No. It's a mystery. I'm gonna try it one more time, and then my other platform is downstairs. I'm gonna stick a shim in there, get this thing going. For now, I don't know what the deal is. Got my old Big Shot platform in here. It's not cooperating. Okay. All right, so you've got that little guy ready. And then that's gonna stick onto the front of your pretty project with dimensionals. 1, 2. All right, but we're not done yet because we are gonna make a little cute paper clip. So we're gonna get one of our felt embellishments, and then we're going to pop out, where did I put my cutie paper clips? buried them. Oh, here they are. So we're going to use a, let's use a Blushing Bride one, and then we're just going to grab a glue dot. I agree, that would be great for a team meeting. Alright, so we're going to stick that down with a glue dot, and then this little paper clip goes right here, just to add some extra cuteness. And then the last thing we're going to do is, you could tie this little guy on. It says made with love. This would make a great gift also, but I don't like to tie things on. I think that's tedious. So I'm just going to stick a little glue dot on there, and it's going to go right in the crook of that bow. So it looks as if you tied it on, but you didn't, because Miss Kay doesn't like to do that. So there, isn't that adorable? You've got your little Tombow glue holder. That would make a sweet gift for someone. All right, let me show you a few more projects that I have made with this suite. I have a lot of pretty things with it. These are some treats that I made for a team meeting that I had, or club, I think it was club, and you can also use it obviously with other designer papers and colors and let it be very versatile. So this is one where we were showing off the in colors. Here's a cute swap. You can see that the framelits cut out that stamped section right in there, and then you watercolor that to make it just so pretty. This is a swap that we had made, which was a copy from the catalog. This was by Liz Sundin, and she cut each one of these little pencils out and then hand colored them with her blending markers. This is one thing that we made on stage. It's just really cute with the buttons in the background, the designer paper, and then this ribbon. You've already seen the felt explosion card. We've got another swap, and I wanted to show you this because it really focuses on this really cute framelit that makes this button. I don't know anything else to call it except for like a button border. And then see how this circle also fits right into that parentheses thing that I showed y'all. This is another set of simple cards that I made that were kind of a duo. So I made two of the same layout with different colors and configurations. Thank you. This was a great card for card class. It was simple. Now, don't forget, you can use this with other suites. So I see a lot of people that are pairing the Follow Your Art suite with balloon type things. So we've got this balloon bundle, and then this tags set, which is a hostess set. So there's lots of other things that you can do. You know what? That's the bird ballad paper. Scratch that. This is the art paper. But it looks really cute with these balloons. So you can take it to another level if you want. So I hope that you really enjoyed that. And here is the great news tonight. So if you have a purchase online from me on papermadeprettier.com this week, that's $40 or more, then you will receive a PDF of not only this project, but 6 other projects using the this suite. This is one of the projects you'll receive. Well, actually, this is one of them that you'll receive. Also, this is one that you'll receive the instructions for. And then my friend Erica Serwin made 2 of the projects, and my friend Ange McKay made 2. So if you know them, they're very talented. And I think you will be very happy with what you receive. So the orders of $40 or more will receive a PDF with 6 projects, plus we'll also I will add a PDF for this project with instructions. So I hope you enjoyed this tonight, and if you're coming to bingo tomorrow, we will see you there. Bye. Hey Brooke, you can watch the replay.